Well, we're going to turn now to feeding the hungry. Yes, it sounds like a daunting task, right? You want to fight world hunger? Well, yes, our next guest is actually tackling that very thing, and he's sharing how we can all help.
That's right. Please welcome four-time James Beard award-winning chef and United Nations World Food Programme Goodwill Ambassador, Andrew Zimmern. Andrew, thank you for being with us. And you have a very unique perspective, both personally and professionally, about this very issue. Talk a little bit about what led you to really going after and tackling this bigger problem of food waste and food hunger.
Thank you for having me on. It began 31 years ago when I was a homeless drug addict and alcoholic in New York City, and was hungry myself. I prefer not to call it food insecurity, and hope that all people call it what it is, which is hunger. I sobered up. My life changed. I got a platform from which I had the privilege and honor of being able to speak from. And combining that personal experience, which changed my life, to being able to visit over 174 countries and witness firsthand the disparity between food waste in America and how it's dealt with cultures abroad, gave me a tremendous understanding of the bigger problem of hunger, food waste, and why we need more help, more dollars, and more people involved if we're going to tackle the greatest humanitarian crisis of our time that's intertwined with what I believe is the single greatest crisis of our time, which is the enduring climate crisis.
And Andrew, you're not shy about telling your story, and even now in that answer, homeless, drug addict, and alcoholic, but now UN World Food Programme Goodwill Ambassador. I just wonder your reflections from where you were to now having that particular title, and also what you can do with that title to now help you kind of push out your message.
Well, you're very kind. I'm completely blessed, and I think it was sort of being lifted off the scrap heap of life that gave me a different view on service. I've dedicated a large portion of my life to driving change, promoting cultural exchange through food, and being a very passionate advocate for food waste education. And I'm so honored to continue to advance the efforts of the United Nations World Food Programme as a Goodwill Ambassador.
For people who are at home, and I know you've inspired so many who are watching, how can we as individuals do our part?
Well, you know, the help and generosity is extremely important, and that can be giving to all kinds of great associations around the world, getting involved, looking up places like people who have boots on the ground, the UN World Food Programme, World Central Kitchen, organizations that are close to home. Every city and town in America has a local food bank, and yes, we can give dollars and we can be generous. But I think what it really takes is, on an individual effort, make your refrigerator smaller, waste less, buy less, make an extra trip to the food store if you have the ability to buy food so we're wasting less. We have to start to conserve food in this country, and we have to start talking about how we can change our political system so that we start supporting a food-based world that cares about individuals and moves away from a farm-to-freighter economy that cares more about giant global food companies. I am very much pro giant global food companies. They have distribution systems. They do incredible work. They are, putting in historic amounts of money to research things like drought-resistant grains and other issues around the world, because it's in their financial interest to do so. But we have to engage everybody on the same page. 800 million people globally going to bed hungry every night. That's just not right.
No, it is not. And your passion is palpable, and you're not just talking the talk, you're walking the walk, and I know you've inspired others to do the same. Andrew Zimmern, thank you so much for being with us today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.